Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream.
Happy Funday, Sunday, Monday, whatever day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's Sunday Funday.
Sunday Funday.
And we want to welcome everybody to the chat today. And we also want to welcome new faces that we haven't seen before. But let's see who was first in chat today. The winner is Giancarlo. Yay! Thank you for being first in chat. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to give you today, but we do appreciate you being here and waiting.
As my father would say, that and 50 cents will get you downtown.
So what's the first thing on our list today?
Let's see who do we have as moderators.
All right.
Who's moderators in the room?
Let's see. I know I saw Karen Carter.
Yes.
So we would like to thank Karen Carter for being a moderator today. She has a blue wrench next to her name, and her name is in blue. And we would like to say to Karen today, for those of you that don't know, it was just recently her birthday.
Yes.
So we want to say, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karen. Happy birthday to you. I saw a beautiful picture of you. You and Len went to a Brazilian steakhouse to celebrate your birthday. Loved the sweater.
Loved looking smart and sexy.
Gorge.
Gosh.
Well, why don't we go through and say hello to everybody?
Yeah, let's say hi to everybody.
I can't see who is underneath the little banner, but I think... Oh, I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. Watch what I'm going to do.
Unpin.
I'm going to unpin that little sucker.
Oh, see?
So we want to say hello to Giancarlo and welcome.
And say hi to Chris and Joan.
Chris and Joan Travel.
Yes.
Hello, Wendy Hyde.
Hello, Tracy Smith.
Welcome, Tammy Thorne. Now, that seems to be a new name to chat.
Yes,
so
welcome to the chat.
Big welcome and kisses. Marla Stewart's here.
Hello, Marla. Hope that Annette is with you.
We'll say hello again to Karen Carter. Why not?
There's Karen again. Hi, Karen. I missed you from a few seconds ago.
Ziara Ramos is here. She says, very nice.
Ira Rather. Hi, Ira. Welcome back to the chat.
And we have El Rondo in the house today.
El Rondo, you couldn't wait to say that. And I want to say, going back to Wendy Hyde, I think I saw she said that Joey is with her today.
Hi, Joey.
Isn't that correct? Hello, Joey.
Douglas Famey is here today.
Yep. Hello. Sandy Homan. Hi, Sandy.
Pamela Butler in the house.
Oh no, what happened? Did you go bloop?
It did. The chat bounced a little. I'm sorry. Don't blame me.
I'm blaming you. Someone has to be blamed.
Don't blame me. It would be YouTube. It would be YouTube.
Why
Sandy Homan.
Yes. Why are you blaming you?
Is where I left off on, right?
Right. And then we said hi to Pamela Butler.
I said hi to Pamela Butler.
And then all of a sudden, they went bloop.
Adam Clark Gillespie's here.
Yes. Hi to Don L. Hi, Don.
Mary LaFontaine. Hello.
Hello,
I
Mary.
hope Mike's with you and you're all doing well.
Hugs to Big Mike. We want to say hi to Chevians first. Hello.
There are two more moderators that I see in the room, in addition to Karen Carter, and that would be Sean G. and Laura G. They are the dynamic duo, and they are here to help us stomp on those trolls.
That's right. Step on the trolls and help answer questions.
Yes, I'd also like to say that they are, all of our moderators are seasoned cruisers. And if we miss a question or a comment, they will be there to help out, hopefully.
If we're busy bloviating about something else, they will step in to answer a question if they see it has been asked.
Liz J is here today. We want to say hello.
Where did Liz J go?
She's up there. Keep going.
Okay. You keep moving the screen. Hi, Camille Castorina.
It's a little technical difficulties they don't need to know about.
Well, they want to know why I'm going like this and looking confused.
Nancy C. is in the house today.
Hi, Kelly Deneen.
And hello, welcome, and thank you for helping out. Katie Hislop.
There she is.
And James B.
There's Jamie B. Good Lord, everyone's here. Moderators, pick up your wrenches.
Pick it up, pick it up. Whoop. Whoop. So,
or that was it?
that's it. We're caught up
We
with chat.
did. Well, that's exciting.
We are caught up with chat.
So
talk.
Oh, so anyways, while he's doing, let's next on the list, we always want to remind everybody that not only can you follow Cruising with Wheels on Facebook, but we also have created a private Facebook group called Cruise Chat. So just go to Facebook, type in Cruise Chat, click to join. We have thousands and thousands of members in Cruise Chat. There are experienced cruisers, first timers, and people that maybe have never cruised and want to. No judgment, no bullying. Everybody is there to help everybody, and it's a great group. So please go click to join.
We want to remind everybody, if they don't already know, we have a new email address. It is
cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com.
That is where you will email us your questions, comments, ideas for videos, as well as any picks that you might have if you would like to be featured as a super cruiser. We do that at the end of our regular Thursday videos. We just need the names of the people that are pictured in the photo and the name of the ship that you were sailing. This is also the email address that you'll use if you would like information on our group cruise. Our group cruise is in March of 2023. It's coming up fast, and we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Now, I'm especially interested in the Teespring store shirt that was advertised today at the top of the chat, if anyone saw it. Anyone?
It is I don't have a graphic for that, so I'm sorry.
Know.
But it is the featured, I can pin it again. It is the Tales from the High Seas t-shirt. So hopefully that'll pin back up again. And I don't know why this mouse isn't working today. It's really irritating me. I think we overcharged it.
Is there such a thing?
So, there it is. There's the banner. Okay, so I would like to say before we go further, hello to Bill Leach.
Yep.
And
hi to Katie Connor. Hi, Katie.
And Jack Hearing is in the chat. Hearing? Is that how you... Or Hearing?
I would say that.
So, welcome to the chat. What do you want to talk about next, Frank?
Well, now, let's talk cruise news.
But I don't know where the button is. Okay. Wow. So that went a little longer than I thought. I think our internet is a little slow right now. But what are we going to talk about first, Frank?
Let's go our lead story for today. It's all about February 2022 cruising. Yeah, this month. There will be 230 cruise ships sailing this month alone. With 64 brands set to operate their cruise vessels this month, the cruise industry is on track toward full resumption. The 5 biggest February players are Royal Caribbean International with 19 ships, Carnival Cruise Line with 19 ships, MSC Cruises with 13, and Norwegian Cruise Line with 10, and AIDA with another 10 to add to that. Now, these 5 brands are followed by Princess, Celebrity, Costa, P&O, and Holland America, and they will each be operating between 4 and 11 ships. Can you imagine? 230 ships sailing.
Next on...
How many are you on?
Next in cruise news is all about Carnival Cruise Line. They have announced that 2 more ships will leave its fleet as the company will say farewell to their 1991 built Ecstasy ship and their 1993 built Sensation ship. Oh, it's very, very sad. It's a sad day for those of
the sad
people.
day when you lose a ship that you like.
Now, Christine Duffy, president of Carnival Cruise Line, stated that, quote, our guests have remained passionate and supportive throughout the restart, and 2022 gives us plenty of reason for enthusiasm and excitement as we reach full operations in the United States. Prepare for our 50th birthday celebration and await the arrival of the Carnival celebration this fall. Now that will be a new ship, and they're going to be naming it the Carnival Celebration. So
I can't believe all the new ships that are coming online here.
Right.
There's a lot.
Well, there's other news that we have.
Oh, yeah, other Carnival news.
With Carnival. So let's get to that, because that's all about deployment changes.
Yeah, they've changed a few things. In Jacksonville, Florida, as previously announced, the Carnival Spirit will replace the Carnival Ecstasy, which we know. While that will happen for departures from March through April, the next 2 cruises have been canceled, and then a new ship will be assigned to the Carnival fleet to Jacksonville for the Ecstasy's itinerary, again, effective April 23rd. And they'll be announcing that shortly.
Now, as far as Mobile is concerned, the Carnival Ecstasy will reposition to Mobile for departures from March 5th through October 10th of 2022. Cruises from Mobile that were planned for the Carnival Sensation from October 15th of 2022 through September 30th of 2023 have been canceled. At a later date, Carnival will be announcing new operating plans for Mobile cruises.
Right. Now in Australia, Carnival is canceling planned operations of the Carnival Splendor from June 10th to September 26th, and of the Carnival Spirit from June 5th to October 5th. Details for the 2 ship return to Australia will be announced again when their schedules are set.
Now, in other news, in regards to Royal Caribbean International, they have taken delivery of the Wonder of the Seas, making the completion of, marking the completion of 3 years of construction. A flag changing ceremony took place in Marseille, France, with ship partners Chantier de, and I can't get the
Atlantique.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to push the button and it wasn't working. The Wonder will make its official debut in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on March 4th to begin sailing 7-night cruises to the Caribbean before heading to Barcelona, Spain,
Yay!
your favorite,
My favorite,
and Rome to offer summer cruises in Europe.
Oh, how
now,
lovely.
we do have some information in regards to Norwegian Cruise Lines, and what's that all about?
Well, you probably have already seen it. It's already been posted. Norwegian Cruise Line has extended its future cruise credit, book by date, until the end of the year. This will be incredibly convenient for guests who had a cruise booked in 2020, but have so far been unable or unwilling to use their future cruise credit, as it was set to expire January 31st. So nice to hear that. Future cruise credits issued, for example, let's say June 2020, would have expired in July of 2021, and for that reason, Norwegian had already extended the date to January 31st, and now has extended it yet again to December 31st of 2022. They want you to use that. You're not going to get screwed out of it. Book that cruise.
Now, we have some interesting news about a cruise line that we don't often talk about, but we thought it would be a nice idea to include it in our cruise news today, and that would be American Cruise Line. They've announced Project Blue, a brand new fleet of Go Anywhere ships for the U.S. market. They will build 12 identical sister ships that will more than double the nation's current capacity for domestic coastal cruises. The first 2 vessels are under construction and are set to debut in 2023. featuring a hybrid catamaran design. These ships will have unprecedented near-shore operating versatility, according to the company. The new U.S.-built fleet will operate exclusively in the United States,
Yay.
which we love, with a focus on small towns and close-to-home adventures. Project Blue started as a design challenge to create a boat small enough for New England harbors and stable enough for the Alaska Inside Passage.
That's cool.
We love both of those things.
Know.
It has a draft that's shallow enough for the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway. These boats can run almost anywhere, and because there will be 12 of them, they will be deployed all over the United States.
I got a boat for you, I got a boat for you, and I got a boat for you.
The last piece of cruise news that we have, we frankly thought was exciting and unexpected. We could not believe it, but of course Richard Branson is always keeping us on our toes. So the next is about Virgin Voyages.
Yep, Virgin Voyages has announced a cabin stateroom update on the Scarlet Lady and the Valiant Lady. In a move to elevate the design even further, Virgin Voyages is refreshing its cabins on both the Scarlet Lady and the Valiant Lady, bringing a warmer energy and more sophisticated feel. Building on the nautical nature of the ships, the refreshed interiors feature beautiful wooden beams and additional wood finishings, along with hand-picked artwork that embodies Virgin Voyages' playful and contemporary nature. I love that. The seabed and the incredible sea views continue to be focal points of the cabin, urging the design team to keep the nautical stripes ever present in the decorative throw pillows. Thank God. Increased drawers and storage space round out the refresh, perfect for Valiant Lady's 7-night European itinerary. I was worried about the pillows.
Well,
let me tell you.
I am very, very excited that Virgin Voyages has decided to do updates regularly. It seems
quickly
and regularly. And yeah, it just seemed very interesting to me that they're already starting.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, I've been sailing, for 5 minutes? Update. Mm-hmm. Is somebody bored at the home office?
Must be.
Does somebody go to Richard Branson and complain about, some color in a cabin? Katie, was that you?
So I hope that our little new cruise news intro was working properly, and all the little bits that I had going worked okay, because sometimes we get a little bit of a lag with that. And we're going to go back to chat now and say hello to Jason Lott.
I know. I also want to say hi to not only that, but to Jason, but to Gavin. Gavin Till, another moderator, has popped in of the famous team of Jamie and Gavin.
Of Jamie and Gavin. We're so glad that you guys are here from across the pond.
Across the pond.
Jason Lott says he wonders if anyone will pick up the Crystal cruise ships.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen since the bankruptcy.
So they're taking them.
The seizure of the ship. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine? Mm-hmm. Everybody get off the ship. The sheriffs are here.
It looks like Karen Carter will be on the inaugural sailing of the Carnival Jubilee. And she's very excited. It's going to be going out of Galveston.
Yes.
I was looking at that.
Really? You're lucky that so many of you are so lucky to be kind of right there. And we're here in New York, so we're just a 45-minute flight away from New York City, where we port in New York, and then
they never seem to do inaugurals out of New York.
Yeah, our Texas people, our Florida people, over on the West Coast, lucky enough to be close to these ports, to be able to take advantage of these cruises.
I don't know if we got a chance to say hello to Silver Rabbit or not, but
no, we did not.
Hello and welcome to the chat.
Hello, Silver Rabbit.
It's always nice to have you here. I also saw that Steve Bartley is here.
Steve and Leslie.
And Leslie. They're in snowy Colorado right now.
Yes.
It's warm here. I went out earlier today. I had some supplies to get. And on my way home, I rolled my window down a little bit.
At 20 degrees?
It's actually 33. It's like a heat wave.
Well, I asked Siri what the temperature was, and Siri told me it was 20.
Well, my 2022 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross told me that it was 32 or 33 degrees out.
Well, someone's lying
and
to us.
I was roasting. My coolie was on fire. I had
Because you had the heated seats
well,
on.
I had my heated leather seats on, and I also had my heated steering wheel on, and the heat was on in the car.
You're gonna make them think you just have a hot butt.
So I turned. Well, I do have a hot butt. So I turned everything off, and then I rolled down the window for probably 20 minutes.
I don't know. We're in the house, and
just this much.
and we're freezing.
But in the house, we're freezing, so I don't get it.
Oh Lord.
But the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day, in my opinion. I'd like to say hello and welcome to Charles James, and he says that he's on the Harmony in 4 weeks to Coco Cay, Nassau, Falmouth, and Labadee,
Oh,
Haiti.
nice.
What are the challenges to traveling with a fold-up disability scooter? Well, I think that what I can say, we've never been to Labadee. We've been to Nassau. The challenge can be that a lot of the sidewalks are cobblestone.
Right.
And you'll be going like this and da da da, but it can be done.
Oh, yeah.
Another challenge will be in Jamaica, that I hope your scooter can go fast enough to get away from the people that are trying to sell you things.
My biggest challenge when you're traveling with a wheelchair or scooter is the fear of damage and transport.
Right.
That is probably my biggest fear. Is when I see them. I'm always in a window seat, and I'm usually looking out, and I can see them as they're throwing the luggage on the conveyor belt. And I'm like, I hope I see my wheelchair soon. My wheelchair is always the last to be put on the conveyor belt, and so when I see the last luggage truck being done, I know my wheelchair is sitting there folded up, and I'm like, oh, there it is. Please put it on, and please don't damage it. I know what we do if we would get to our destination and they broke my wheelchair.
I'd like to say hello and welcome to Lisa Felice. She says, hi, cuties.
Hello.
Also,
Allison's here.
Allison is here from Cold Halifax.
Yes.
It's our favorite Canadian city.
Yes.
So we're so glad you live in Halifax, and the next time we're there, maybe we'll see you.
That's right.
We love it there.
Hi to Kathy Cotenho.
Cotenho.
I always say your name right.
Kathy is on our group
Yes,
cruise.
I know.
So Kathy, hello, and thank you for encouraging thumbs up. They help us. I see that currently we have 63 people in the chat room, and we have 32 thumbs up. So half of you need to start thumbsing up this video.
How could possibly 50% of the people have a broken thumb?
I know. Let's see. Laura G asks, has anyone here taken advantage of the free air package on NCL?
Yeah.
And if so, which airline did you go on? So what I will tell you, Laura, as far as we're concerned, we have not taken advantage of it.
Pros and cons.
But, yeah, there's pros and cons,
Yeah.
but let me get to my point, which is...
I'm sure it's going to be in one of those.
Which is that when you take advantage of the free air package, you have to go from a major city normally. So like for us, we would have to fly to New York City in order to get a free flight. So that's all I wanted to say was if you're not in a major city, we find that it's not always helpful.
Right. And again, because everything is on their schedule, their time, their
changed that a
listing
little.
of priorities. So there's a lot of pros and cons.
But
as
they've
to
changed
whether
that
you
a
pick
little.
it.
I didn't tell you about that. They've changed that now where they let you pick your flight.
Oh, that's good because people are like, that's just too late for me, or
Right.
that's too that I can't do that. And there was a lot of, is it worth it? No, it's not. I don't like being dictated my comings and goings and when I have to be here and there. We like to be in control of our flights.
I'd like to say hello and welcome to Joan Gillen. She is in the chat in Southern California where it's 70 degrees and she's
Joan,
cold in her house. Brucey the Cuz
Or Q's. One of the two.
is here all the way from
Jersey.
Jersey, Central Jersey. It's 33 there. It's a heat wave. It's a heat wave.
Jeez.
Chevy's in First says that she only has 22 days until Freedom of the Seas. It sounds like it's going to be chilly in the pools in February, and I do want to tell Chevy's in First, keep your eyes peeled because you're a super cruiser. I already edited and scheduled you.
Oh no, it's coming!
It's coming! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What else is happening?
Tammy Thorne says that poor Halifax had freezing rain.
Oh, bummer. Don't like freezing rain.
I'd like to say hello and welcome to John and Deborah Bolton.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
They want to say hi to both of us.
Hello.
Hi. You're an idiot. Allison said that she'd like to meet us in person. Lunch or supper, her treat.
Oh boy, food.
Very often when we're cruising, we meet you guys, which
do.
is
Where
probably the best part of our
Right.
cruise.
Was it Portland? We were at the coffee shop.
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine on a cruise.
We were on the cruise. I don't know if we were live streaming or no, I was posting, I think, an Instagram or a Snapchat.
But we were on the laptop in the coffee shop. Hi, we're here, whatever. And somebody popped in and said,
They messaged me.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook doing some stuff too, and they saw that we were on Facebook, and they messaged and said, "I just saw you posted from Portland, Maine.
I'm around the corner.
I'm here in Portland, at the port. Whereabouts are you?"
They were. She was working.
She was working,
Yeah.
and she said, "Whereabouts are you?" And I told her that we were at
kind of downtown.
we were. But yes, it's not far from the port. We were not far. And so she popped down and took a selfie. We visited. We had some coffee. It was very, very fun. What did Jamie just say?
Scandalous.
God love them.
Them when they throw in a flight. Oh,
yes, it's so true.
It's a blessing.
Laura G said Sean and I are flying into New York City for the group cruise on Ncl.
Perk flight. Good.
Just hoping it won't be a Mickey Mouse route.
Yeah, with a bunch of layovers.
With a bunch of layovers. Well, that was always the problem.
Yeah, right. And that's an issue that I, got to be direct flight for me, even if it's a little bit more money, not too outrageously more money than what I would say, I'll live. But because the on again, off again, the plane can be a nightmare.
Now, are you and Sean flying in a day ahead?
A day ahead or 2 days?
Or 2 days?
Or 10 days?
Or 20?
20 days.
You can't stay with us.
Are you moving?
Alrondo says as a solo traveler, he's very flexible with his flight times. That's
when
nice.
you're on your own, it's, whatever goes. Who's in the house?
Hello and welcome to Joe Fontanello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Sandy Holman is asking, Frank, you check your wheelchair with your luggage or at the gate? Oh, no, I gate.
At the gate.
Yeah, I gate check it because what happens is at the gate they will wheel me down to actually a couple of inches from the plane door.
And then I help him on.
Then we have Kevin.
Usually we get the front seat.
Yeah,
so
then we have Kevin and the flight attendant helping me to that first seat right there. And then Kevin takes the legs off my wheelchair, folds it up, takes my seat cushion. We keep those on the plane. We have a leg bag that he puts the wheelchair legs in.
Not for his legs. For
Yeah,
the
for the wheelchair legs. And then they fold it up, and it actually has a luggage tag on it, which is checked and scanned like any other piece of luggage. And then they send it down, and I pray I see it on the conveyor belt.
Hello and welcome to Cat Lady 003. Welcome to the chat. We're glad you're here. Jason Lott says, where did you go, Jason?
He's right there.
Jason Lott said 49 days until Ncl Encore.
Oh, I would be so excited.
I'm thinking of buying more dining to be able to try out
Yeah.
a couple more of the restaurants.
Oh,
already booked at Cagney's and Key
Good.
Barbecue.
Oh, Jason, if you like Italian, book Unda.
Jason,
Book
you
Unda.
need Unda in your life.
Yeah, if you're Italian, like Italian food, Unda is delicious. You have the original La Cucina here and Unda here.
It's really, really good. And I encourage you, if you like pizza, that you pay the money. I mean, it's an a la carte menu at Unda. But if you buy a dinner and use it towards there, you will get one entree, one appetizer, and one dessert. But we ended up getting the pizza as well.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
It was. And then the best part.
And I've been to Italy. I went to Italy for a while. And the food is very, very, very close to traditional Italian food.
Right.
It's not going to be Italian you're used to in America.
Right, like American, Italian version, whatever, which is kind of like a La Cucina.
You got to go.
Yeah.
The desserts are like.
And that was the best part because
my
it
God.
was, who was it? Who was it that came to the director of?
We knew the director for food and beverage, and the waiter. It was kind of like old home week when we went to Unda,
And
because the maitre d' we knew, the waiter we knew, the food and beverage director was there,
right.
and
it was
it the first mate that stopped by as well?
Could have been, but
they
was
basically said.
Yeah, it was
take
a
care
whole
of them.
table of the Rochester contingent, and they said, bring them a sample of every piece of dessert on our menu to sample, because they knew we were going to film it and talk about it and all of that. So
phenomenal.
The whole listing of dessert treats came to the table.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
so
good.
if you want to see what Unda's like, Jason, you can watch it. The dinner in our NCL Encore vlogs. So if one of the moderators can find the vlog and drop it, that'd be great. If not, Jason, it's on our YouTube page. I can't talk about Unda enough.
Yeah, I said.
I wish they get rid of La Cucina.
I hope that slowly but surely they're dumping it, because there is no comparison at all between the two. And La Cucina, my biggest pet peeve is this: the only restaurant, specialty restaurant with NCL, that they keep futzing and changing the damn menu on. They don't change the menu in any other of their specialty restaurants, but you will go to all the different ships and the menu for La Cucina is totally different. And it's awful.
Joan Gillen says that she always watches our videos to the end for a surprise super cruiser. And if you're interested in being a super cruiser, you simply have to email us at
cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com.
Include the first names of the people that are pictured in the photo, as well as the name of the ship that you are sailing on. And we get the question all the time: does it have to be a cruise that is coming up, or can it be the last cruise we were on? The last cruise we were on was in 2019. Can I send a photo from that? The answer is yes. We just want to see your pictures.
Yeah, I want to see where you were on. Where did you go?
Did you have a good time? I'm sure you did.
Smile on your face. Who were you with?
And then
it gives us hope.
And then we get to see who you guys are.
I know.
Jack Hearing?
Said,
I hate that I can't pronounce names correctly.
A newbie question: is NCL the best deal because of the free drinks package?
Well, that would depend.
That's a two-part answer.
So it's hard for us to really tell people what the best deal is, and the reason behind that is everybody has a different budget. Everybody thinks a different price might be the best deal.
A good deal for you might not be a good deal for us.
So a lot of times we don't take the free at sea package because it requires us to purchase drink package for Frank and for myself and pay the taxes.
Right.
So sometimes it's cheaper for us to say, no, thank you, we don't want it, and I just pay for the drinks.
Right, because I can't and shouldn't drink alcohol.
Now, when it comes to the group cruise, I will drink plenty enough for the both of us.
And that's the other thing with the drink packages. If you're willing to, let's say if you buy you buy a drink package, is it worth it because you drink a lot? If you buy a package and you're not really that big of a drinker, you're not getting your money's worth.
So this is going to be my suggestion for you today, Jack. Okay. First of all, we have a video that's coming up about what was that video we were coming up with that we haven't even filmed it yet. It's about the top 10 things you need to know about booking your cruise, right? Something like that. And we're probably going to do a follow-up video just for you on the subject. What you need to do when you're planning your cruising, or what we do, is I take a cruise that, say, is on NCL, where I'm getting the free at sea things, right?
Right.
And then I take that total price, and I look at a Holland America cruise or a Princess cruise, and I price out what the drinks package would be, add that to the fare, and figure out what the total is, and then that'll tell you which one's the best deal.
Right.
But usually, if you're a drinker, it will be NCL.
Right. Right.
Usually.
Right.
But I have come across, remember when we were looking at Holland Americas?
Mm-hmm.
It was cheaper to do the Holland America cruise than it was to do the NCL cruise. And they were the same cruise, and you got drinks packages in both. One, it was like an add-on thing, because Holland America had 2 fare types, the basic, and then the one that came with a drinks package. It was a wordy answer.
I know. Yeah. Now, Kathy.
You got me pointing.
Kathy Coutinho's it's like exactly when you check your wheelchair, it's just like checking your car seat or a stroller or anything else. They tag it and bag it.
John Carlo wants to know, Frank, do you put extra insurance on your wheelchair when you fly?
Well, travel insurance is not my thing, so
we do not purchase additional insurance through the cruise line. Through the airline. We always have travel insurance, and the wheelchair would be covered under that as a piece of luggage. So it would be taken care of if something happened to it through our travel insurance. However, we never want anything to happen to it, because then what's going to happen? What do we do when we get there? So we hope that if anything happened, that the cruise line would throw mercy on us and give us
imagine I'm sitting on the plane.
A wheelchair.
Now picture this. Sicily, 1932. I'm sitting on a plane all by myself. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm the last to get off the plane. Golden Girls reference. Kevin is out in the gangway. He's waiting for them to bring up the wheelchair from cargo. They bring it up, and it's all broken. Now what do we do?
I'd probably steal one from the airport, but the airport didn't hear me say that. So I'd like to say hello and welcome to Scott McNeil, and he says that he has 6 days until the Sky Princess.
1 more week. Good for you.
Hello and welcome to Mike
There's
LaFontaine. Big Mike is here.
Yay.
Can't wait to send us pics from his breakaway out of NOLA, Nolans.
Oh, April.
And don't forget Mary.
Cat Lady 003 says,
I don't know.
No.
Cat Lady 003.
Okay, yes, but that wasn't the one, but okay.
Yeah. There.
Okay. For me. Thank you so much for all your tips on handicap cruising with wheelchair and flying. The tips made our trip so much smoother. You're welcome.
Laura G said Unda is the best. And Wendy Hyde also loved Unda. Laura G said Q has the best pecan pie and smoked peach margaritas. I have to tell you, I loved the banana pudding.
Yeah, we ate at Q twice on the Encore.
And the people in the room that ate with us, they know how good it was.
Jason Lott said, I watched your Encore vlog.
Oh, great. So you know what Unda had to offer. And, I mean, I think that was the best meal of the whole trip.
I said I would eat at Unda every night.
Every night.
Every night I would.
But But he wouldn't,
But
because
I
I
would.
would have to eat at Cagney's.
I'm just a crazy Italian, so yeah, I would eat there every night. Kate Lady 03 says, is an interior wheelchair cabin large enough for you to get around in? We'll have my wheelchair and walker with me. Oh, absolutely.
It is, but you need to specify that you would like a full turn access
Right.
cabin. That's regardless of what cruise line you go on. Carnival has 3 or 4 different categories
Right.
to their handicap cabins. So if you just ask for a handicap accessible cabin, you might get a modified, as they call it, cabin. You have to insist that it is a full turn access cabin in order to have 36 inches around
Right.
every piece of furniture.
Right.
And that the door is wide enough so that
Right.
you can
I
wheel
mean,
in.
if you book with Carnival, you literally have to talk to them like simple second grade language. I am in a wheelchair. I need a full turn access. I need to get through the door. It must be wide enough. Because, God, how many times they didn't get it or understand, and then you end up in a cabin that you can't use.
A lot of people in the room are saying that they like Los Lobos.
Oh, we enjoyed Los Lobos. What?
I don't know. I like Los Lobos. We ate at Los
we
Lobos on
did.
the NCL Bliss.
Yeah.
We ate at Los Lobos on the NCL Encore. Was it on the Getaway? Did we eat it on the Getaway? I don't know.
No.
But we ate there a couple of times, and
No.
we really, really liked it.
Yeah, we did.
The guacamole's to die for.
Yes. I love it.
Tableside guac.
Tableside, come right and roll their little cart to your table, and they make it from scratch.
Steve Bartley says that they are scheduled to be sailing from San Juan today, but we had a very mild case of COVID last week, and they're looking forward to the group cruise next year. Get that COVID out of your system.
That's right. Say bye-bye. Well, that is sad.
Sabrina Thomas is in the
Hey,
house,
Sabrina.
and she'll be sailing on the Disney Dream this Friday, and can't wait because she hasn't cruised
Wow.
since November of 2019.
Oh, girl, we are feeling you.
Deborah Thompson is here as well.
Hi,
Hello,
Deborah.
Deborah. And is it Thompson or is it Thomason?
Thomason. Deborah
I'm
Thomason.
very sorry. She says, I love you guys. I am so much like Frank, organized and always in control. Can't wait to meet you in person.
Yay!
We're both kind of hyper organized.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah.
it can be symbiotic at times, but it also can be butting heads because
Yes.
I want to organize one way
Right.
and he wants to
And I
organize
think my
another
way is the better way.
So there's
Yeah.
this what's that?
Double-edged sword?
No, I wasn't going there.
Oh.
I was going.
Where are you going?
I was going in the HGTV. There was that girl. Remember, she calls them clutter bugs.
Oh,
And
yeah, the
you're
one
a,
that goes...
You're a butterfly
Oh,
or a
yeah.
ladybug
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, she has you
So-
labeled.
Frank likes everything out on the counters.
Oh, not really, no.
There's a lot of shit on our
No,
counters.
it depends on what room we're talking about.
Right, but in the kitchen, he likes
I'm sorry.
stuff
okay.
out on the counters. I like everything put away.
Kevin's kitchen would have all empty counters.
We would have a coffee maker.
Everything hidden. And my attitude is, I'm the one in the kitchen 95% of the time. It is a working kitchen. I can't be putting stuff away and pulling crap out. It's just not doable. That's crazy. Want to eat?
Sean G said, Cosmo, Kamikaze, Kevin.
That's pretty much it.
Kelly Dean said for the group cruise, we were told we had to take the drink package if we wanted the meal
meals
package. Yeah.
I remember that
that's
originally came up. Yeah.
Right, that came up. We really didn't know about that.
Yeah.
That was something that NCL changed.
Yeah.
And we're sorry about that. But we took it. That's what we did because we want that meals, honey. And it's 10 days. Let's face it, 10 days. If you drink anything, the drinks package is worth it. Deborah Bolton said, hi. Hello. Frank and Kevin, I just love your videos. Sorry I don't say it all the time. we can hardly wait to get back on cruising starting in September.
Yes.
Jealous. Just got home from work.
Just got home from work. Welcome, watch, relax.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Where'd you go? There she is. Pamela Butler says, can't wait for the group cruise.
I know.
I like to meet fellow group cruisers and trying food I wouldn't normally eat. So, I just want to tell all our group cruisers out there that we are not going to do group dinners, but we are planning on doing group lunches. We did this on the Encore. It worked out really great. We will do some sign-up sheets for that because we like to limit it to so many so that Frank and I can interact with everybody and enjoy lunch at the same time.
The last group cruise, there was like almost 90 people, so I think we divided it. It was divided into 3 group lunches. Some were a little more, and some were a little intimate.
So, so that's what we're gonna do. Generally, they will not allow us to book lunch times. So what we are reserve lunch times. So what we did on the Encore is what we're probably going to end up doing on the Gem, which is we will meet at a certain spot 15 minutes before we're going to go to eat.
Right.
We're going to show up and we're going to say, guess what? There's 30 of us here. You better set the table.
Big old group.
So I'm going to try to prearrange it. Fingers crossed.
Start moving tables.
And we're hoping that since we have a few connections on the Gem, that we can just make it happen.
Right. So can we segue into details of the group cruise for people who maybe, if you want to do that now or maybe later?
We can. If you're interested in the group cruise, you simply need to email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com. And basically, when it comes to the group cruise, it is going to be a fabulous, 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 fabulous. Oh, we have no video. No. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous cruise. It is going out of New York City in March of 2023, visiting some fabulous ports. It's 11 nights. It's the best of the Caribbean cruise.
It does a little bit of East Caribbean, a little West Caribbean, and a little Southern Caribbean.
So we leave from the port of New York, followed by
2 days at sea.
Then a stop off in Grand Turks and Caicos.
Then we go to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Next up is St. John's, Antigua.
Then Phillipsburg, St. Martin's.
Then off to Tortola, British Virgin Islands.
Then we're off to Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
2 more sea days.
And back sailing to the port of New York.
It's going to be a fabulous, 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 fabulous time.
That's right. This is the second Cruising with Wheels group cruise.
Well, it's kind of the third.
Well,
we had to cancel the second one.
We were supposed to go to Bermuda.
Thank you so much, COVID.
Yeah, Bermuda was supposed to be the second one. This would have been the third one, but bummer.
All right.
I know. I was so looking forward to Bermuda.
So there is some fabulous perks of being on the group cruise, being booked on the group cruise.
And we want to say
with numbers, if you book, you can get these fabulous perks. You get to select 2 from the list. If you do an interior cabin and ocean view and above, get all 4 perks.
Yay!
That's beverage package, special dining package, 250 minutes per cabin, $50 shore excursion per cabin per port, and a bonus $100 onboard credit. And
for everyone, no matter what type of cabin is booked.
And, of course, all that fabulous fun.
That's right. Now, we want to say that again. If you are interested, just email us at cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com, and Kevin will shoot you out the email that has instructions of exactly how to book it, because you cannot book it on your own at home. You can't book
You need our group number, and that will be included in the information sheet, as well as all the stuff that we just talked about and more.
Right. So if people
so reach out.
Some people have jumped and immediately, let's say after a live stream, gone online, NCL Gem, booked it for that week and say, oh, I'm on the group cruise. Well, no, you're not. You have to be part of our group number with our group specialist.
Because everybody's attached.
Right, exactly. So you can't book it on your own.
So I'd like to say hello and welcome to Sharon Pickney.
Oh, hello.
She says, I'm so excited to be going on my first NCL cruise on the Prima in December. I hope they will have Unda.
They should.
They should. I think that going forward, all the newer ships are going to have Unda instead of La Cucina. I think that was the plan.
Thank goodness.
I'd like to say hello and welcome to Keith Shea.
Hey, Keith. Is Cheryl with you?
And I know that Keith and Cheryl are in Fort Myers. I've been following them on Facebook. Oh, they have a new house in Fort Myers. And Cheryl says we need a pool. Pool boy. I would love to. No problem. I was a little shocked that you guys had been in Florida for...
Well, that might come with free hairdresser service.
Yeah. I would do her hair every day if I could be the pool boy. But I was shocked that the other day was the first day they were at the beach. She said there was a post. I think she said they were there a week, and it was the first day that they were at the beach.
Wow. Is it because the temperature has been a little iffy, or is it because they've been very busy?
They've probably been busy with the dogs.
Yeah. Now, Katie Hislop...
Oh, I should say the babies.
Yeah, we call the babies. Katie Hislop says, NCL still hasn't given me my refund from my cruise that I couldn't go on due to COVID. Katie, how long ago was that? When did you expect to get the refund back? How late are they?
And are you transferring it to another cruise? That's another thing.
Yeah.
Because our group specialist was good enough to really push through some switching over money, I think, for Laura and Sean. And someone else.
Yeah.
There were a few people that had canceled cruises that they were trying to move the money onto the group cruise, and she made it happen.
Yeah.
And they've been waiting a long time.
Now, Deborah Thomason is asking, you travel frequently. Do you use TSA pre-check?
Yes.
We do. And we want to explain something with TSA pre-check, because we did the whole paid for it, signed up, background check, fingerprints, got our TSA pre-check ID numbers, but it doesn't guarantee that when you get to the airport and you get your ticket that you will be TSA pre-checked.
Right.
Because when we were coming back from our NCL Bliss Seattle airport, we found out TSA pre-check has to be printed on your airline ticket.
So it's something that the airlines do. And the reasoning behind that was, I figured that whole thing out. Do you know why? Because remember, I was pre-check and you weren't.
I was not.
When I made the reservations, when I upgraded us, it disconnected the connection of our reservations. Right. So we were originally coach, and I used points to upgrade us to first class because we were flying cross country. And what ended up happening is normally our two tickets would be joined together as one reservation, but when I upgraded it, I had to do it 2 separate times to make him first class and me first class, and it separated us. So since I was pre-check, he would have been pre-check.
Right.
But since we were separated, the airlines decided to make me pre-check and him not.
So we're at SeaTac Airport, right? We're in the longest line in human history. We finally get to the entrance where the guard is, and he says, okay, you're pre-check, go ahead. You're not pre-check. He looks down at me in my wheelchair and goes, you're not pre-check. You don't belong here. You got to go. And Kevin's like, what? We are both pre-check. No, you're not. And we looked, I'm like, oh, yeah, your one says TSA. I said, and my ticket doesn't. And he goes, well, you're going to have to go. And Kevin's like, he can't go by himself. He can't be alone.
And
Get out of line.
And as a side note, if your ticket says pre-check, you can't go through the regular line. So it was a big argument.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You know.
Yeah,
Crazy,
that was our SeaTac airport experience. But it's good to know. But we have since renewed our TSA pre-check, and in a couple of months, we're going to have to renew our passports.
I know.
Yeah. Yippers.
I know. Better start saving for that check.
I know. So many cash envelopes being put aside.
Ciara Ramos says that she cannot wait for her cruise this December, and she just made a recent payment.
Did we say hi to Kathy D?
Girl.
Hi to Kathy D.
Hello and welcome to Kathy D.
D. Welcome.
What's going on with my chat today?
I don't know, but it seems like you're not in very good control of it. Katie says she called twice a week. What is going on?
Ugh. Keep calling, Katie. Or if you want to have it put on the group cruise, call Karen, email her. I don't know what she did, but she was like, I was on the phone all day and I made them do it. So somehow she got somebody to do something.
Katie, you need to call and say, do you know who I am?
I know, right? Nancy C says going on the Royals Anthem of the Seas this Friday. Never cruised RCL. Anything I must do, ship on and off.
Going to
Puerto Plata, St. Martin, and St. Thomas.
Anthem.
Do you like jewelry? Visit Glitters.
Right, in St. Thomas, where they have 3 huge markets all together.
We love Glitters. Store.
What was the other site? It was taking the you go up the stairs and go into the top.
Skyride to Paradise.
Skyride to Paradise.
That would also be St. Thomas.
Yeah, St. Thomas. St. Martin's. Always lots of shopping to be done. But again, look for excursions, obviously. See what RCL has to offer. Because a lot of people just want to do excursions, and a lot of people just want to tool around.
And when you go to Puerto Plata, look for Pinocchio's missing piece.
You'll be shocked at Pinocchio's missing piece.
Yes. They actually have these penis gourds.
Oh my God.
They're supposed to be fertilities.
It's like there's a whole store of wooden penises, and he's going there, and Kevin's like, what the heck?
And there's a little kid playing with them.
Playing with it. Like they're airplanes. And he's playing with these wooden penises. It's like, and so he takes a picture and he's showing me, and I'm like, because I'm on the ship, because I couldn't get off. It was a tender. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding.
They're big with penises.
They are all sizes. Whatever's your pleasure.
Lauren G said, do you know if they offer day spa passes on the Gem, or will we have to pay for all 10 days to get a pass? I can look into that. The last time we were on the Gem, they did do day passes, but we were on a 7-day.
Yeah.
So sometimes it depends on how many days there are on the cruise. But I think they have day passes. But I will tell you that usually when they do the day passes, they're limited.
Yeah. Always.
So
always.
you got to get on it.
Yeah.
But I'll look into that because I know Jamie and I are planning a spa day.
Right. Oh, no. And Gavin and I will just be planning a drink day where he will be drinking and I will be holding a drink.
No. So Jamie and I, let me rephrase that. Jamie and I are having a spa day with drinks. So he'll be having, I'm sure, gin, and I'll be having my Cosmos.
Liz J is asking, do you have any idea for your next group cruise? So after the 2023 Best of the Caribbean, what might we be doing, let's say, on the next one?
Hawaii.
Are we going to try to do Hawaii? Are we trying to do West Coast? Are we going to try to do Panama? Are we going to try to get back to Bermuda? Oh my God, there's so many things.
I would love, this is just me.
Here we go.
I had such a phenomenal time in New England that I would love to do that again. And I had such a phenomenal time in Alaska. I'd love to do Alaska.
Yeah. So like September in New England.
Yeah, it would be magical.
Yeah, and like June-ish in
But
Alaska.
you know, we really have to think about what we're gonna do for our next cruise
Yeah.
and the timing.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of our teachers want to come during the summer.
Right.
So we really got to start looking for summer of
Right.
2024.
And because kids are out of school and parents can bring their kids.
Well, they don't have to.
Well, they might want to. You might not want them to, but they might want to. We had a good amount of kids on the group cruise, the first one. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jason Lott said he is now booked at Unda.
And going to and he's also going to American Diner
for one meal. See, now American Diner for me, we skipped it. And we skipped it because it is diner food when we live in America.
I know, but you know, had we not wanted to do other stuff,
but we went.
We would have gone.
And we went to Jimmy Buffett's.
We did.
And it was a great meal.
It was.
So I'm sure American Diner is.
So
we tooled through and looked at it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah, good for you. That's exciting.
All right, I'm excited. Kathy
says, "Have you sailed from New York in March before?"
No, she said, "Just call me Kathy."
I know.
I'm reading.
I'm taking that as
Kathy.
Private information. I don't have to repeat for the world. Have you sailed from New York in March? How cold is it? I have a vision of wearing my boots and winter coat, and you would be correct.
No,
It depends.
No.
Some Marches. Now we're talking March 10th.
Sometimes it's like 60.
So it could be.
But that might be cold for her.
It could be early spring, or March is you know, February and March could be the worst. So far it's turning out February the worst here and around for winter. It was November, December, and January. It was like no snow. February, storms. March could be storms. You kind of don't know. You really kind of have to. We look at the almanac.
We've gone
we research.
there. Sometimes we've gone. One time we went. There was snow on the deck.
Yeah.
When we went, and I think it was like the end of February, beginning of March.
So.
Oh yeah, it was February because it was our Valentine's Day cruise.
Yeah.
But
that was cold.
But you know, it's only gonna be cold it's only gonna be a little while. Just like on the Titanic when he goes, I'll only be gone for a little while. But we know how that turned out.
So
but it'll only be cold for a day.
So like February, March in New York, like Alaska, we took our Columbia coats. We had our little stretchy
coat, stretchy gloves,
knit our
hat
and scarf things.
And let's face it, you're not going to be forced to stand outside if you don't want to.
On the ship, that is. No, because I want to preface that.
That's true. Because when you're waiting outside.
Yeah, and the ship, 5 minutes, I said, I've seen it all, take me in. I'm a big cold baby. When you get off the ship and you're in New York, you got to get out of that terminal. You cannot stay in the terminal. You got to get outside. And once you're outside, now they make you cross the street for any of your pickups. You cannot wait there. There's no longer pickup in front. It's strictly drop off.
Well, that's when it ends.
So yeah, so if it's cold and snowy, I won't like it.
Karen Carter says that she's going to call the groups department next.
Yeah.
And she wishes she could pay online. I know. We all wish that. It is
I said, and did anybody see my comment on that? Because there was a discussion and in a thread somebody was posting, and I said, Retail 101. You take the money as easily and fast as you can. Why are companies making it so hard for us to give them money? I don't get it.
Joan Gillen said that they're going on the Epic out of San Juan in 28 days. Hope it happens. They decided not to do La Cucina. It was not the same on the Bliss. Mm-hmm. They used to love it.
We did
it's because they changed the menus.
Right.
And you know, the on the Bliss, it was the second worst meal we had.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wanted to vomit.
And we were rolling. Kevin was pushing out. We passed the maitre d' station, and
We were
she
disgusted.
made the biggest mistake when she looked down and said, "Did you enjoy your meal?" And I looked up and I said, "Absolutely not. It was the worst meal I have ever had, and I will never be back again." And she went, "What?" It was awful. It was absolutely awful.
I mean, not that we wanted
No.
that we wanted a free meal,
But
it was our free meal from our Platinum Plus,
and it was awful.
and it was awful, and we ended up getting comped for a different meal because it was crazy.
But can you imagine? You're on, let's say, the Gem, and you have a fantastic meal, all these great delicacies, absolutely awful. You come home, you brag to all your friends. You're on YouTube telling all your followers how great it was. They now book an NCL. They get to La Cucina, and they don't have any of the food they've seen in your video. And what they do have is absolutely horrible. And that's my biggest complaint with La Cucina and NCL.
So Katie said that she does want to transfer her money to the group cruise if she can. That's an easy phone call or an email to Karen, and she'll take care of it as best she can. It did take her a week or so to get that money over. She wants to take a quickie cruise this month.
Oh, good
If
for
she
you.
can, but she doesn't have the funds, not happening.
Yeah, I know.
So I would rather said NCL won't necessarily refund your money if you don't exactly follow their protocols.
Oh, but Katie says it's a refund on shore excursions, etc., and future cruise credit for the rest.
Mm-hmm. Midwest Katie. Hi, Midwest Katie. She says, for us, pre-check has been the best thing ever.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's a little slower for me because I have to go through the pat-down molestation part of it, where they take me to the side and they swipe my hands, my feet, my wheelchair, my cushion, for bomb-making materials, and they put the swabs in their machine.
All us YouTubes are terrorists.
Yeah, and it's it's lean forward, lean to the side, do this, whatever, and then once they're done molesting me, it's see ya, buddy. I have to have a cigarette and a smoke now. It was great. Come back again.
Keith Shank says that they have TSA and Clear, which is most times faster with TSA. Allison said, what's the biggest way you guys save money? Do you set aside a certain percentage each month for your trips?
Allison, I finagle a lot of the money through my my grocery budget for every week. I finagle money from whatever comes in for birthday gifts, Christmas. My my mother always thinks
I save all the change.
He saves all the change. My mother's always, thinking of a card and money for any event, whether it's Valentine, Thanksgiving, Easter, birthday, Christmas. My mother's always got a card.
A little bit of advertising money from YouTube helps. Our sales from Teespring help.
Yeah.
There may be a casino trip that helps.
Right.
I know that, what was it? I think it was the getaway. When we went on the getaway,
you won
I won a bunch of money, and that's
time.
what paid for that trip.
Yeah.
And we won money on the getaway, and we saved it.
Yeah.
And I know that sometimes we'll take a free casino cruise where they give us,
Right.
I went, remember
Yes.
we went, it was like they gave us like $1,000.
Cash.
And I was like, here's $800, put it away.
Here's $800, put it in your bra, save it for the next cruise.
So
money.
I used $200 for gambling, but we came home with most of it.
Yeah. So we finagle whatever we can, because we have to, because Kevin is the only one working, and he's only works part-time, and I can't work anymore, and he can't work full-time, and so this is what it is. And people want to know, how come you don't cruise all? We can't cruise every other month.
We wish we could.
We wish we could.
God bless.
Or every 2 months. If we do 2 cruises a year, and I think we only did that, twice?
2 or 3 times. I'm not sure.
That's big for us. But it's, we are not of means.
I want to say hi and welcome to Moy Alm.
Oh yeah, Moy.
She's here. Oh, excuse me.
Now, Laura G says our group cruise travel agent is the absolute best.
She's just excited because she got her money back.
I know.
Jamie B said, spa day will be brill.
Oh, honestly, you
Jamie
too.
and I are going to get pickled.
Now,
Liz J is here. Would love to do Alaska in the summer.
Yeah, we did Alaska in June.
We loved Alaska
2018.
in June.
We loved it. Absolutely loved it. Would love to go back.
Midwest Katie said, yes, summer cruise, please. Last year teaching, I can only go in the summer.
Now, Karen Carter says, didn't like American Diner on the Encore at all. Why? What was it? Was it just like average? Was it like, I could have made this myself? Because it's kind of sometimes how we feel.
How we feel with
We're
some
like,
things.
oh, meatloaf. Well, Frank can make that. Hamburgers, hot dogs. Yeah, he can make that too.
Katie said that the nachos at America Diner were awesome, though. They were.
The rest was just.
The rest was just okay.
I can get
a burger at O'Shea's, and I think that's what we said.
Right, free burger at O'Shea's, chicken wings at O'Shea's. Get this all for free.
Lisa Felice is booked on the Ncl Joy in August out of New York City to Bermuda, and that is exactly what we were supposed to do for our second group cruise.
Yeah, Ncl
that
Joy
got canceled.
Bummer.
Silver Rabbit said, I really like pre-check, only used it once, then the bug happened. Wonder how to renew it if needed. Maybe a video idea.
Yeah, we renewed ours. I don't know what you
Renewing is very easy. You just go online.
Yeah.
It's all done online.
Pay the money.
And pay the money, and you just have to renew it every 5 years.
Right. You keep the same ID number, TSA ID number, which I always, when I get the letter back, when it's been renewed, and it says, you have been renewed, your ID number, blah, 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 a copy of that goes into my travel binder. I have everything in the binder for proof of everything we say we have or need to do or whatever.
I read Keith's comment really, really quickly.
Oh,
and what I thought it said is, Frank, I'll sit with you and day drink. That's what I thought it was. But he'll sit with you and drink all day.
He'll sit with me and he'll do the drinking.
He'll do the drinking.
And I'll just hold my drink. I'll say, Kevin, get me a whiskey sour. And then I can hold my whiskey sour.
He holds his liquor well. Bum. Katie said that we have reservations for the day before on 3/19 in case of a snowstorm.
Good.
Last time we didn't need it and canceled the hotel. Better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
We are also planning on going the day before the group cruise. Yep. We are staying at the hotel that almost everybody's staying at. It should be a good old time, and we are trying to, for us, we want to be tourists in New York City. Whenever I've gone to New York City, it's been to visit family.
Right.
Or it's been for a hair show.
School.
Or it's been for school. Or it's been for, to educate people.
Driving through to the port.
Driving through the port. So we want to go see some things.
Right.
So we're going to land, we're going to dump our bags, and we're going to hit the pavement.
I do hope.
So I hope it's nice.
When we're talking about weather in New York in March, as Kathy brought it up, I do hope it is good weather because nobody wants ice and snow and trying to get a wheelchair through the sidewalks and streets. It's going to be crappy.
Kathy went to La Cucina and she ordered chicken parm, and it was terrible. She didn't think it was possible to ruin chicken parm.
Kathy, you're right. Seriously.
100%. Now, remember the meal we had for your birthday?
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Oh, it was delicious. Yeah.
It was phenomenal. So I don't understand why it's so.
That chicken parm piece was huge. It was thick.
Chicken parm was as big as his head.
It was juicy and tender.
Juicy.
Oh, it was good. It was really, really good.
Now, Jason Lott said you need to do a new video about the NCL Latitudes rewards with the new tiers. Yes, I agree. It is on our filming schedule.
I want to talk about the filming schedule because, believe it or not, the filming schedule for February and March is done. And we are totally done on videos till March 31st.
Well, we're done filming.
Are all, set, done, scheduled,
filmed. My little fanny editing.
And I want you to do your finger exercises because you're going to have a lot of editing to do. So I'm going to be starting to put April film schedule together. But I'm taking a week off. I've been working diligently and I'm exhausted, and my union rep tells me that I'm entitled to a week's vacation. So I'm taking a week off before I go back to the office and work on film schedules.
Karen said that she would love to renew online for pre-check. Is this new since the pandemic? I don't believe it's new since the pandemic. We renewed ours online prior to the pandemic. But you have a window that you can do it online. If you've let it expire, you cannot renew online.
No.
If it's expired, you have to start all over again.
God, yeah, I don't want to go through that again. Go to the place.
Laura G says that she will skip La Cucina. You know, La Cucina on the Gem was good.
Then.
So we just don't know.
Yeah, right.
We just don't know.
It's what do I always say? It's a crapshoot. And I hate that, because if it's a free specialty dinner, you've wasted it on a crappy
I think we'll do
restaurant.
Maderno. Maderno was really, really good. With the exception of we were ignored because they put us like in the side table.
I like.
I'm going to be very vocal if we go to Maderno.
I do like Maderno.
I'm going to say put everything on my plate.
The food wasn't. That's the part I don't like. I don't want to get 2 shavings of beef, and then I have to sit there with an empty plate and wait for everybody to walk around and beg for my food. I want all my food. I want all my food on my plate.
Katie said that she is on the TTP dashboard as we speak. It's online to renew the TSA PreCheck and global entry. Jamie says it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm going to have a cocktail tonight, guys, and I'm probably going to have that with Taco Bell. I think I've already decided that.
Yes.
Kathy wants to know what's the name of the hotel. Kathy, if you go on, I'm not going to tell you what the name of the hotel is, but if you go on Facebook, you're in the Facebook group, it is posted in there, or I will, or post it that you want to know it because there's a specific address. I do not have it, and I do not want to say what the hotel is, and then you go and you book it, and it be the wrong thing because they have 2 properties
on the same
and they're
street.
named the same, and they're on the same
street.
So I'm just going to go tell you right there.
We already have one group cruiser that says, oh my God, we're not booked in the hotel everyone's staying at. We're in the one down the street. We now have to call and change it.
Cabroscia e Cascupa, in nome di Patro, Figlio, Spirito Santo, Abudanza.
Oh, goodness gracious. My nose is itching.
There we go. There we go. Hoppity, 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 chat. Oh, Jamie says I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cocktails. Hello, Turquoise Davis in the house.
Hello, stranger.
I don't know how far we are from the bottom of the chat, but Jamie agrees with me. The outfit that Karen wore on her birthday was absolutely fab. She looked like a freaking superstar.
I know. Laura G, Maderno. I think they have the best salad bar on the ship. Maderno.
Joan Gillen has a question. She would like to know how to pronounce Curacao.
Curacao.
It's pronounced Curacao. P.S. Love Curacao.
Oh, love Curacao.
It is like, it's probably our favorite island.
I know. It's a nice. It's a small island. It's a colorful island. It's so pretty and picturesque and welcoming. And I want to say that in 2000, was it 2001? when I went on one of my first gay cruises with my friends, Curacao, the island of Curacao was one of the stops. So they knew that a ship of 2,000 gay men and women were going to be in port. And so we got off the ship, and every business in town and around the island was flying the gay pride flag. And the town had said that they put on a special get-together party for everyone on the ship. And so you imagine getting on, it's like Wizard of Oz, leaving Kansas and arriving in Oz, and finding like, oh my God, I've arrived, my people, with gay flags everywhere, parties, and it's like, whoa. Meanwhile, when we tried to port in Jamaica, they said if anybody got off the ship, the military would be at the dock, locked and loaded, and we did not go to Jamaica. So there is a bit of a difference. Oh,
And we're caught up to
Allison wants to know, Kevin, what's your second favorite drink after a Cosmo? You need to expand your horizons here.
I don't know.
I have lots of favorite drinks. That's the problem.
My favorite is Cosmos. That's all I'll drink while I'm on the cruises, for the most part. Every once in a while, I'll get a whiskey sour.
Love whiskey sours.
I like whiskey sours.
Mudslides.
I like a Southern Comfort Manhattan. I guess I'm old.
What was the mango meltdown?
Yeah.
I mean, we love most of the drinks of the days.
But it's not a consistent thing.
Yeah.
I would rather just stick with Cosmos.
7 and 7.
I like a 7 and 7. I like bourbon on the rocks.
I like a Grand Marnier in a little snifter. Keeps me warm.
Darlene and I love to take the champagne that we have in the room and bring it to a dinner, and we'll have them bring over shots of Grand Marnier. I think that's what she puts in it.
Really?
I can't remember. She puts something in it. So we do the champagne, and then she takes a shot and goes bloop and makes a champagne cocktail out of it.
Yeah. I want to say hi to Edwin Maldonado. Hello, Edwin, and welcome. I also want to respond to Katie because I did see that on Facebook. Yeah, someone will have to use the drink wheel. Katie is preparing the drink wheel for the bar crawl.
I don't know if that was for our cruise.
I don't care. It better be.
We have a drink wheel.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Don't we?
From the original.
Over there, isn't it?
So, yeah. Now, Lisa Felicia spicy margarita.
Yes, I like the peach margarita. Was good at Q Barbecue. So basically, I will try any.
Yeah.
So any restaurant we go to, specialty that has a specialty drink, that's their signature drink, I try. I will tell you, I do not like. What is that called? The Negrau.
Yes.
The Negrau or the Negro or
something. Oh, it was horrible. Oh.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, fuzzy navel. Fuzzy navel, I like that.
Oh yeah. So that would be my second favorite.
Yeah.
That would be my second favorite.
I love a fuzzy navel.
Peach schnapps and orange juice.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, the list
Cadillac margaritas are a must.
But not while in port.
What's a Cadillac margarita?
I don't know. What is a Cadillac margarita?
Huh.
Katie said this for
California root beer. I love California root beers, and nobody knows how to make them. And I try to show them, and they don't get it.
Oh. Yeah,
it's Galliano.
We always bring the Cosmo recipe with us, believe it or not, every time we set sail, because on the ship, they don't make a New York Cosmopolitan properly.
Okay, well, they may, though. They may, because remember when we went? So we went in 2015, and we were going everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And then in 2017 when we went, they actually invited me behind the bar to teach the staff how to make that. And then everybody was ordering the Kevin Cosmo that trip.
But honey, that's going to be 6 years ago.
Well, I'll just have to train them again.
6 years ago, where shutdowns, everyone went home, new staffing, new training. They only go from recipes from the corporate office. So when they bring you a Cosmo, and we see it coming on the tray, and we can tell by the color, and I'm looking and I'm going,
take it back.
That ain't right. Because you can tell by the color.
It should be the color of my...
a little lighter
than this.
And they're like, it's not made right. And we tell them this, and then I whip out and I go, here you go. This is how you make it.
Remember we were on the Bliss? And the maitre d' at Los Lobos.
Yes.
They brought over my drink twice, and I kept sending it back.
Yeah.
So the third time he came over and he said, how do you want this made? And I'm like, I gave him a recipe card.
What's the?
It should be very easy.
I know.
He's like, I think he said, "Are you guys from New York?" And I said, "Yup." And he goes, "I know exactly how to make it."
New York
And
Cosmo.
he walked away, and we both looked at each other and went, "Yeah, sure
right,
you do."
Right.
And he came back, set
Perfect.
it down. He goes, "Sir," as he goes to set it down. I go, "I don't even need to tell you. It looks right.
It looks
it's right."
Yeah, yeah.
And I took a sip, and it was perfect.
Yeah. Now, Laura G says top shelf tequila is used for the Cadillac, so you want to make sure you're not paying port taxes when you order one. Drink while sailing.
Ziara Ramos says that anything with Galliano is a must, and she gave a recipe to the bartender on the
Good.
breakaway, and that was that was one of the best California root beers ever.
So, yeah.
Ziara, when we're off the live stream, email me your recipe for a California root beer, please.
Somebody made me where we were, but again whiskey sour, and I threw it in the toilet. We had a sailaway party in our room. It's supposed to be a whiskey sour. I said, I don't know what this is. This is not a whiskey sour.
Yeah, that was on the Ncl Getaway.
I said, dump it in the toilet. I don't know what this is.
That was on the Ncl Getaway, and she got it at the casino bar.
Ugh. Trash. Now, Jason Lott says, what cruise lines other than NCL and Carnival would you want to try? Well, we've done Royal Caribbean, NCL, Carnival. Who do we want to get to? We are desperately trying to book with Holland and Princess.
Yeah.
And that just always seems to just not happen and fall through.
Now, I would like to do, I'm really, really attracted and interested at doing a Mississippi cruise with American Cruise Lines. It's a riverboat cruise. I desperately would like to do that.
The problem is that they're catamaran ships.
No. Those aren't catamaran ships.
Oh,
they have 12 new catamaran
ships. Not the Project Blue ships, but the regular.
But the regular
river.
The regular river cruises. We have subscribers that have been on it, and she sent me the information. And they are in wheelchairs, and they said it was very handicap accessible. So I'm desperately looking into that because I would love to do that.
Right. And I want to say, Sean G., as he reminds everybody, the basic drink package does not include top shelf alcohol, which is only an extra few dollars. So if you are used to top shelf, it's going to cost you a little bit more. But again, what you like is what you like, so it's worth it.
I know.
What does David say?
I'm worth it.
I'm worth it.
I am getting Grey Goose.
I know.
There's something about the older I get that the cheap vodkas give me a headache and a hangover.
And we don't want that.
We do not want that. So.
Oh boy, that's crazy. What else? What else is happening? Yeah, it's all these little things that people don't know, which is exactly that. That I got the drinks package, but you're not getting top shelf if you're getting the basic drink package. So again, you got to read exactly what you're buying when you're buying it, and you're saying, I'm going on Royal Caribbean, I'm going here. Let me look at the different tiers of packages.
I'd also like to talk directly to the people that are on the group cruise with us. The company that we are booking, that we booked the group cruise through, offers travel insurance. It is, I think, $350 or something per couple. You can purchase the travel insurance directly through NCL through your ncl.com account. So think about that. It is $45 a person, and it pretty much is the same coverage. Karen Carter was looking into the differences, and I know Frank and I are going to do the NCL insurance versus the travel company we're using's insurance.
Right.
Because it is much more affordable. Oh. Katie Connor says that she wanted to do a Mississippi on American cruises, but it was very expensive. We figured to take 2 NCL cruises for one of theirs. Yes, However, it's all about timing. So the people that went on the cruise actually told me what they paid per person.
Oh, that's nice.
And it is almost identical to what we're paying for our group cruise.
Really? How long of a?
It's only 7 days.
Okay.
But I think because on the American Cruise Line riverboat ships, everybody has a suite.
Ooh, boy.
So, suite cabin. So everybody's got a balcony. Beer and wine are included with dinner. All your entertainment's included. All your excursions are included. All your transportation
I love all
is included.
This included stuff.
So I really think that it might be worth it to look into it. I'm gonna.
Oh, you
I'm
do
gonna.
that. You do that.
And if I can get American Cruisers maybe to sponsor it, more better.
More better.
More better.
Jason Lott says he lives 15 minutes from the Mississippi River just north of St. Louis.
Ooh.
See, people are, location.
Maybe I'll meet you in St. Louis.
Oh, boy.
Who was that? Was that Judy Garland?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that was Judy Garland.
Midwest Katie said you should write a drinks mixology book.
What, for my one Cosmo?
It'll sell like hotcakes.
It'll sell like hotcakes. That's crazy. You're crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
So I want to remind everybody that our email address is, where's the button?
I don't know.
cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com. That's cruisingwithwheels@gmail.com. And if you're interested in the group cruise, just email me, put in the regards, group cruise.
I want to say hi to Stephen Smith. Hi, Stephen. Welcome. We're just kind of wrapping up, so get us on the replay. Hello to you, Mom and little Jen Jen.
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Can't wait for 2023. You better believe it.
If you're interested in any Cruising with Wheels swag, you simply need to visit our Teespring store. The link is in the description below. You can also click on any featured item, and that will also take you to the store. We have t-shirts, mugs, bags, and they're not just Cruising with Wheels. Some of them are some funny things like
Novelty.
So,
Novelty sayings.
So return me to my cabin when if found drunk. I bought the drinks package.
Sun goddess.
So there's some fun things for your next cruise, or maybe a cruise lover gift. Right?
I know. Now remember,
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Remember that our videos go live every Tuesday and Thursday every week. We're live streaming today. And we'll be back in 2 weeks on Sunday, February 20th for the live stream. But we all know that next Sunday, February 13th, is Super Bowl Sunday.
Yay!
So
Go Bills!
So
I don't even know who's playing.
So the whole schedule of live streaming ended up perfect because we are off schedule for no live streaming on Super Bowl Sunday. I also want to tell you that we're adding another video idea, and that is the adventures of Cece and Delilah, as I'm putting together little 10-minute videos of our puppies. And so we're going to be putting that together. We have the first one as we follow Cece and Delilah through their daily routine, of which they pretty much don't do much. But you may get to see the puppies.
I absolutely love Kathy's idea.
Which is put the Cosmo ingredients on a t-shirt.
I love it.
Yeah. And how do you make that, sir? Karen Carter says, I think there is one already. Yeah, everybody take a look.
There's one of what?
Of the t-shirt with the recipe on it, I'm assuming?
Well, not
Is it our recipe?
Not in our Teespring. We don't have it.
And I want to say hi to M. Faith. Hello, M. Faith. Good to see you, too. Blessings to you as well.
Oh, American Cruise Lover.
Yes. Yeah.
Just looking
yeah,
into it.
Yeah, because it looks amazing, just like you said. It's like, ooh, wow, get in on that one.
Karen, she says, fix my face. I better check myself.
Check yourself.
Oh, boy. Anyways, we got to go let the dogs
we're
out.
wrapping up. It's been an hour and a half of another exciting live stream with all of you great people. I want to thank you for joining us all today. And again, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
That's right.
Same time, same station.
So what do we always say?
Remember to always
Travel safe.
and cruise often.
Bye.
Bye.